Welcome back to Living 808. Now, there's a big event coming up at Magic Island on November 4th to raise awareness about Parkinson's disease in Hawaii and also to raise funds to support the Hawaii Parkinson's Association. Here with all of the information, Jerry Boster, Board President for the Hawaii Parkinson Association, and Melanie Moore, Event Manager. Hello, thank you both for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Jerry, why don't we start with you? Before we talk about the event, tell us, what is Parkinson's disease?
Parkinson's is a neurodegenerative condition and disease where your brain does not produce enough of the chemical dopamine, and so you eventually lose control of your body. You actually see it manifest in really two ways. It's like a big break on your body, so you either freeze or you tremor and shake and you don't have control. And that's the one chemical. By the time you notice the symptoms, 80% of it's already gone. And so even with, and like a lot of things, you can get a synthetic dopamine called levodopa, but synthetics aren't like the original, and so it's not quite the same. It helps a lot, and it's a slow progression disease. Most notably, like Michael J. Fox got it, and he's had it for decades. So it's not like cancer. I tell people that all the time. I don't have cancer. I'm not going to be gone in 6 months. I'm going to be around for years and decades. And so it progresses very, very slowly. And so that's why it's kind of insidious, because it sneaks up on you, and people don't realize that they have Parkinson's. You normally have it for 5 to 6 years before you're first diagnosed. Wow. And for me, I ignored the symptoms, the tremors, until my wife and some good friends of mine all started beating on me to go to the neurologist. And then I went and they diagnosed it, and we've moved on since then.
Yeah, I was going to say, when people think Parkinson's, I think a lot of people think of Michael J. Fox. You know, that's what they, but it is a kind of a movement, right, disease, and it progresses slowly. But do you, gosh, I'm having a brain fart, so you were diagnosed when? How long ago?
I was diagnosed in November of 2013. Okay. I'm one of the 10%, what's called early onset. It means I was younger than 50 years of age when I was diagnosed, because the average age is 62. And so the progression for the young onset versus the average person is completely different, because I'm in the prime earning years, I'm still working, family, kids type stuff, where at 62 most people are looking to retire, and the biggest enemy they have is actually sitting on the sofa. It is a movement disorder, and the biggest thing you can do to help yourself if you have Parkinson's is just flat out movement, exercise, movement. And in the Hawaii Parkinson's Association, two of our primary missions is helping people live the best life they can, and then education. In the living the best life they can, what we do is we have all sorts of support groups. We have talk support groups for patients, caregivers, but on the exercise side, we partner with YMCA and do a lot of exercise classes, but we're also working, boxing classes. I'm trying to start up a hula class. All sorts of different exercise classes so that you keep moving. And then education. Education is such a huge piece.
Sure.
And so we do small group education, we do large groups. We have a symposium in April in the National Parkinson Awareness Month. Then we have the walk coming up, which Melanie will talk about here shortly. But we do senior fairs, we do medical fairs, we do all sorts of education events. We'll go out and talk to anybody, so if anybody wants any kind of education, just please reach out to us through our website.
I know the walk is one way a lot of people can get information. The walk is at Magic Island on November 4th. Yes. Do you have any other information?
Yeah, Magic Island on November 4th. This is going to be our 5th annual walk. We're expecting about 1,000 people. It is a free event to attend, but we do have really amazing prizes for our top fundraisers. Tickets, the community has been so amazingly generous with our organization. Tickets from Island Air, stays at the Grand Wailea. So we encourage everyone to register and come down. And for people living with Parkinson's, it's a great one-stop shop for all the resources. The YMCA is going to be down there demonstrating their exercise classes. We're going to have physical therapists down there showing what their services are, and a huge resource tent that people can come down and check out and see what's available to them.
I know that this disease affects so many people and their families, of course, in Hawaii. If people want more information, want to know how they can help and get involved, where should they go?
The best place to go is for the walk is hawaiiparkinsonwalk.org, but also our website, parkinsonshawaii.org. We list all the support groups, all the exercise classes, the neurologists, and all the resources that are available to them.
Great. Thank you so much, because I think this is a disease that a lot of people may not know about, and it's good to get educated and get informed. So thank you for being here and for sharing all of this information with us. Again, the walk is November 4th, Magic Island. Please put a team together and enjoy the day, because even though this is such an important topic, it's a fun day, a fun family-friendly event, so we encourage everybody to come on down. Coming up on Living 808, a performance by Vibra Cubana.